Dr. King did not walk alone in any of this that he was doing. So I know she doesn't want to say anything, but I just want you to, we have one member in the house that did walk with Dr. King. Can you stand, ma'am? She walked herself over. But he did not walk alone, so we just want to know that it was, a lot of people that stand with him, and we want to say thank you again, and we're going to turn it back over to Mr. Miles, and after he finishes, he's going to do grace and benediction. We have a lunch downstairs. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. I want to start by sharing a point. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., right, before he was a citizen. So now God was there, and we're benefiting today what went on by God.
Yes.
But now, what if God went on strike? Think about that. Because of the way we act now, sometimes we act like we forget God till we need something. Something start hurting on us, and we want to pray. Come on now, I ain't going nowhere. But what if God went on strike? I want to share a poem with you. It says, how good is it that God above have never gone on strike, because he was not treated fair in things he didn't like. If only once he'd given up and said that that's it, I'm through. I've had enough of those people on earth, so this is what I do. I give my orders to the sun, cut off the heat supply, and the moon give no more light, and run the oceans dry. Then, just to make things really tough and put the pressure on, turn off the vital oxygen till every breath is gone. He would be justified if fairness was the game, for no one has been more abused and met with more disdain than God, and yet he carries on, supplying you and me with all the favors of his grace and everything for free. Men say they want a better deal, and on strike they go. But what a deal we've given God, to whom all things we owe. We don't care whom we hurt to gain the things we like. But what a mess we'd all be in if God should go on strike. Let that bless you, let that bless you, let that bless you. What it's saying is, we just need to remember God, remember our blessings that he shows us every day. In spite of how we act, in spite of giving him our leftovers, leftover time and energy. Sometimes we get in bed at night, we be exhausted. Got out of bed, running to work, forgot about God. I'll catch him next time. But he never slumbers, he never sleeps, he never forgets us. And he used Dr. Martin Luther King to bless us, his people. He always worked through people. Read the Bible. Everything God did, he had a vessel. Moses, Noah, the list goes on. But he want to work through us too. I want to share a little bit about that. And it's about how we are created for God's glory. That's what Martin Luther King was created for. He had a purpose and a plan from God, just like each and every one of us today. If you're breathing, you were born of God. You had no say-so. You couldn't tell him what size, what complexion, rich, poor, tall, short, nothing. He made you like he wants you. So that means he got a plan for you all by himself. Simple, but it's serious. So we need to just maybe turn to God, ask him, what's my purpose in life? Show me my purpose. And then ask him to take you there. See, that's what Martin Luther King Jr. did. He had a purpose and he knew it. And he had an inner vision. See, inner vision is seeing things in the spirit. The Bible tells us what? Walk in the spirit, not in the flesh. Why? So we won't mind the things of the flesh. That's all. He didn't mind the things of the flesh. Talked about beat up, spit on, water hoses, bad dogs. He went on and on because he wasn't looking in the flesh at the natural. It seemed hopeless at times. Matter of fact, they said some of his followers, the young lady right back here, she probably couldn't agree, attest to it. Some of them said, man, look, this nonviolent thing ain't working. We got to, do something to somebody. What he said, don't look at it, just pray. Just pray. That's the spirit side of this man's life. This is what I want to share See, our young people, they are our future. They got the opportunity to go to any school, be anything they want to be. Now, see, I remember when the dream was really the dream. I witnessed it on TV, black and white TV. I'm 9 years old. That was back in '68. I'm 9. Don't really know what's going on. See all the people crying, remember the funeral, the wagons and the mules in Atlanta, black and white TV. But look what we're doing now because of that. I just want to encourage our people, especially our young people, to benefit. Don't let it go to waste. Be the best you can be. That's all that Jesus wants, to make us better. That's it. He sees potential in us today. Just like Dr. Martin Luther King, he's seen potential. He knew that things could get better. He didn't give up the dream. So let's not give the dream up. And then another thing about us being created. We were created for God's pleasure. Now, everything God created in the universe, it was created by words. Think about that. Simple but serious. He said, let there be, and it was. The earth, fullness thereof, trees, grass, flowers, fish, you name it. He said, let there be, and it was. Except us. So how precious we are in the sight of God. Except us now. When he made us people, he did something very different. He took his hands and formed us. Took his time. He didn't use words. So what's that saying? We more precious to God than anything in creation. We just got to know this and benefit from it. That's all. See, I didn't know this years ago. That's why I want to share this with us this morning. Let's benefit from who we are in God. We created in his image. Nothing else got that testimony in the universe. Stars doesn't have it, the moon, sun, beautiful animals. Nothing, period, can say they're created in the image of God except us. People. So that's precious. And then look what he did. When he got ready to make life come, how did he make it come? What did he do? He went, he breathed. That's the connection we got. Nothing else in the universe has except us. So now he's there. He's in us. So why do we struggle sometimes? Looking for answers in all the wrong places. All we got to do is go to God. He said, well, I'm the good shepherd. What? The Lord is my shepherd. You shall not want. So if you wanted for anything, there's a lack of anything, you're not trusting God. That's all I'm saying. But we was created now for his pleasure. After he made everything out there, he made us alone with Dr. Martin Luther King. That's what he did. And he said, I need something to love on. I need some people just like me. So that's the image. It's not the complexion of God. It's not even a race. It's one creator. We're here to talk about our civil rights leader. Okay? But God was in it. That's all I want you to know. God was in it. God's still there. He's blessing us through this man. Okay? So let's just benefit. Allow God to love on us. But you know what? We've got to learn to love like God. See, God loves unconditional. Right? But see, we can't love like God unless we learn to be loved by God. That's all I'm saying. All right? So y'all be blessed. Anybody got any closing comments? Come on now. Come on now, somebody. I want you to come on my show too. Y'all know I got a radio show. I got to plug my show now. Come on, what's up? Anybody want to come on the show, give me a ring, 706-523. Want to come on up? Give me a ring, young lady. That was come on there. But look, 523-2028. Yeah, y'all come on now. Anybody doing anything in the community? Come on, I'll interview you. Gerald gonna come on now. He's gonna hype you up, have you laugh. Talking about running around the station 7 times and lock the door. You can't get out and run when you get happy up and down. But did I give y'all my phone number? I give you the whole number, half of it. What I do? Half, that's what I thought. 706-523-2028. Or email swcrosstown@aol.com. Give me a call, give me a Facebook. Yeah, I'm on Facebook now. Thank you, brother. Evangelist Joe Miles on Facebook. Or thanks to that man. See that man in the camera right there, everybody. That's Pastor Lane. He's a videographer. Give him a hand. Yes, sir. 202. Yeah, that's Pastor Lane right there, doing the videos. So everybody want to come on the show, dance groups, praise teams, y'all doing something around the way, just give me a ring. We're talking about it on the air. So everybody go out there and support you all. Okay? Y'all get my number? Got my email?